Good afternoon. This is a in-water U-World CCTV done by TPSMR divers on the 11th of May 2016. It's a RINA Class survey. Present is RINA Surveyor, Mr. Claudio van der Deer. It's carried out in Point Noir Harbour, Congo, and diver is Adrian Null, Supervisor Glenn Scrother. Okay, you can begin.
Roger. Okay, I'm on the rudder. Bush around it is in good condition. Moving forward. On the flat bottom of the rudder, the pad eyes bent. You've got a visual, there's the locking pin in place here. I'm going to move forward to the toe of the rudder. On the leading edge, there's no signs of any damage there. The plate's in good condition, paint's in good condition. We'll move up the leading edge. Looking at these welds, seems to be in a good condition. There's no visible damage on the leading edge of the rudder. Making my way up. Slight paint attachment over here on the leading edge, but the anti-fouling is present. The welds are very faint at the top of the rudder. Moving offwards of the rudder. It's a spade rudder. I can see all the locking bolts are in place. The securing devices have been welded in place, the nuts are in place, they all are visible and they all are in a good condition. I'm going to move towards the articulation at the back of the rudder. You can see the pin here. There's a gap between the pin and the articulation. The rudder is able to move slightly in the sail. I'm making my way down the articulation on the port side. I'll come across the anode. Anode's welded in place. It is active and there's approximately 40 to 50% of wastage. Make my way down the articulation, another anode. Welded in place, same 50% wasted. On the forward side of the port side of the rudder, the anode's completely wasted. Making my way further down. Another anode's completely wasted. There used to be an inspection port here. It's been welded in place. The welds are nice and proud. No signs of any damage there. Making my way further down the articulation. As I go further down, the bush seems to be loose. There's a couple of bushes there that are loose. Anodes also wasted. There's 3 anodes completely wasted, and there's 3 anodes in place, approximately 50% wasted. Going up the starboard side on the rudder flap, it is active. The paint is in a good condition. There's no marine growth. It's been cleaned. On the anode, it's in good condition. Moving up the articulation, the plate seems to be in a good condition. Moving forward, and I'm noting that all 4 bolts are in place and they have locking mechanisms that have been welded in place. The rudder looks like it's in a good condition. There's just some anodes that are missing. They've been totally wasted. And I'm back at the leading edge. Is there anything else on the rudder or can I move on?
Roger that. The surveyor's happy. You can move on to the propeller.
Roger. Starting on the propeller, it's a 4-bladed propeller. It's a fixed type propeller. I'm looking at the boss cone now. Boss cone is in place. All the bolts are in place. There's no cement covers that are visible. Make my way around from 12 o'clock clockwise, back up to 12 o'clock, all the bolts are in place. I'm going to start on blade number 1. Looking at the root area of blade number 1, there's minimal marine growth. It consists of small acorn barnacles, about 1 millimeter in size. As we move up the leading edge of the blade seems to be in a good condition. Moving around the leading edge towards the tip of the blade. There's no signs of any damage there. Some light pitting on the tips of the blade. Make my way down the trailing edge of the blade, back down towards the root area. Blade number 2. The root area is clean. There's just small acorn barnacles, approximately 1 millimeter in size. Moving along the leading edge of the blade towards the tip of the blade. As I come around, heading up towards the tip of the blade. I'm at the tip of the blade now. There's no mechanical damage there. Moving down the trailing edge, back down towards the root area. Blade number 2 is in a good condition. There's no signs of damage there. Blade number 3. Looking at the root area of blade number 3 on the pressure side. Making my way up the leading edge of the blade. No signs of damage. No visible deformities, no nicks. Seems to be in a good condition. I'm at the tip of the blade now. Tip of the blade's in a good condition. Down the trailing edge towards the root area. Back at the root area on the pressure side. It's in a good condition. Blade number 3 seems to be good. Blade number 4, the root area is in a good condition. It's pretty clean. There's small acorn barnacles, approximately 5%, 1 millimeter in size. Moving my way along the leading edge of the blade, down towards the tip. At the tip of the blade, no visible damage. As I'm moving along the trailing edge towards the root area, blade seems to be in a good condition. There's no visible damage on blade number 4. Root area on the suction side is in a good condition. Making my way along the leading edge towards the tip of the blade. There's no visible signs of any damage here. There's no visible damage on the blade number 1 suction side. Moving on to blade number 2, the root area here. Root area is nice and clean. There's small acorn barnacles there. Making my way along the leading edge towards the tip of the blade. So far, the blade seems to be in a good condition. At the tip of the blade, down the trailing edge towards the root area. Blade number 2 is in a good condition. There's no visible signs of any damage. It's just some marine growth. Blade number 3, root area, in good condition, no visible damage. I'll start at the leading edge. Making my way down. No signs of any damage yet. At the tip of the blade, moving down the trailing edge. All the way back to the root area. Blade number 3 is in a good condition. Blade number 4 on the suction side. Root area seems to be in a good condition here. Start at the leading edge, make my way around. Down towards the tip of the blade. At the tip of the blade now, a slight nick on blade number 4. It's approximately 3 millimeters in size and 2 millimeters in depth. There's no signs of any further damage there. We'll move down the trailing edge towards the root area, blade number 4. Now move on to the rope guard.
Okay, roger that. You can start looking at the stern tube there for us and then the rope guard. I want to just also have a good look at the ceiling of the shaft. Make sure there's no leaks or anything.
Okay, roger. The rope guard is enclosed. It's been welded. The welds are nice and proud. There's no rope cutters. There's a weld. The weld's proud. Moving around to 6 o'clock area. 6 o'clock. There's no inspection port there. Back up to 9 o'clock. No rope cutters, but the weld is in a good condition. It's nice and proud. Back up to 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. The rope guard is in a good condition. There's no signs of any oil leaks. There's no signs of any entanglements.
Okay, roger that. Thank you.
Okay, roger. I'm going to move along the stern tube. We get an anode here. Anode's been welded in place. The anode is approximately 40% wasted. It is active. We move forward along the anode strap here. There's another anode strap that's welded in place. Approximately 40%. And it is active. I'm going to go down the stern tube, the stern arch here to the keel. At the bottom of the keel, I'm going to move forward. Note that the anti-fouling is here. It's still active. There's no marine growth here. It's absolutely clean. You can see the docking marks here. Moving forward along the keel. The welds are nice and proud. No indentations here. Anti-fouling's in good condition. Make my way forward. I notice that there's some paint detachment here. Small paint detachment, approximately maybe 5% of the vessel. Small docking marks. I'm going to start making my way up the port side towards the bilge keels, coming up the stern arch here. There's some more welds, they're nice and proud. Moving up the stern arch. There's a good coat of paint. The welds are proud. The paint's got small blistering on it, but it's still in good condition. There's a slight paint detachment down to bare metal in places, but less than 5%. Making my way up to the port vertical side. As I get to the port vertical side, there's another anode. It's active. It's been welded in place. The welds are in good condition. Port vertical side of the vessel is in good condition. There's no marine growth here. It's been cleaned off. There's slight paint detachment just down to base coat. I would say it's less than 10% of the vessel. There's a rubbing bar here. The rubbing bar is in good condition. There's no defects. Seems to be in a good condition. I'm just moving around the fender here. Still moving forward on the port vertical side.
Do you think you've passed the sea chest already?
Negative.
Okay, copy.
Okay, I'm at the trailing edge of the bilge keel. The bilge keel's in a good condition. There's a slight bend here, and there's an anode strap just in the same place. But where the bilge keel meets the hull, the welds are nice and proud. There's no signs of any defects there. A little bit of paint detachments. The marine growth is being cleaned off here. And the bilge keel seems to be in a good condition. I'm going to cross over from port side bilge keel. As I'm crossing over, I'm going across some longitudinal welds. They look to be in a good condition. There's a small indentation here, I'd say approximately a meter long. It's only about 5 mils deep though. Still moving across towards the starboard side, bilge keel, and the paint's in a good condition, the anti-fouling's working, there's no marine growth. Longitudinal welds in a good condition, it's nice and proud. Coming up the vertical side on starboard side. I'm at the trailing edge of the starboard side bilge keel, where the doubler plate meets the hull. It's in a good condition here. The weld's nice and proud. The anode strap has been welded in place here. The anode is completely wasted. There's approximately 1 or 2% left there maybe. And it's still active. I'm going to move a little bit forward on the bilge keel. As we're looking forward, I don't notice any deformities along the bilge keel. The welds are still nice and proud. They just pop up. Look here on the rubbing bar this side. Note that the rubbing bar is in good condition. The welds to the hull are in good condition. They're nice and proud. A slight paint attachment on the rubbing bar, approximately 5%. Seems to be in a good condition. Further up on the vertical side, you see that it's clean. There's no marine growth here. Slight paint blistering, but it seems to be in a good condition. The paint's approximately 5%. I'm making my way across the flat bottom again towards the starboard side. Drain plug for the tanks 1 and 2, I think. Drain plugs in place. There's no cement covers though. There's a cover. Make my way across on the transverse weld. The weld has some signs of undercutting in places, and seems like there's a bit of undercutting on this weld. Yeah, moving forward on the port side bilge keel. Yeah, flat bottom's in good condition. Anti-fouling still working. There's zero marine growth. There's some signs of barnacle bases here, but all the marine growth's been cleared off. Still making my way across towards starboard side. Now we've got okay, I'm on the CTS grids. The grids are welded into the hull. I note that some of the grids have got some old previous welds on them. You can see that they're not perfect. There's some undercutting going on that weld.
Okay, you can see some old repairs done, welding repairs to those ribs on those grids.
Yes, I can definitely see that. However, the radius areas over here are in good condition. There's no deformities.
Can you maybe see if you can give us a visual inside the grating?
Inside. Okay, there, can you see that?
Not really. Can you try and see if you can locate the intake pipe and then try and give us a visual of that?
Yeah, I can definitely do that. It's actually a cooler.
Okay, Roger, just give us a visual of that. Stay where you are and just try and get your light in between. Okay, there we go. Hold it there.
Okay. It's definitely a cooler.
Okay, Roger that. You can continue.
Okay, Roger. So each grid that we're going through, start from there. That was perfect. Perfect. Welds are good. Radius areas are good. Grid's got 100% flow rate. Grids are being cleaned. Welds are proud. Paint detachment is minimal, just down to base coat. The paint's got blistering. That one's good. Radius here is good. Weld's good. Blistering on the paint detachment, I'd say 5%. Welds are good. Radius here is good. When we get to this one here, it's cracked. You can see that we've got a visual.
Roger that, we have a visual.
Okay, so it's just one that's cracked so far. Making my way down the rest. Radius here is good. Another one's cracked here. So it's two.
Roger, got a visual.
Okay, I'm going to carry on. Making my way across the rest of them. In a good condition. Some paint blistering. Plates in a good condition. Some old welds. Radius here is good. Radius here it's good. The grid's got 100% flow rate. Okay, and the grids are being completed. All around the grids seem to be in a good condition. There's no signs of any indentations here. It's just paint blistering. Okay, I'm going to move forward.
Okay, roger that.
Following this longitudinal weld forward. Some bases of acorn barnacles and oysters, but it's been cleaned off. The weld's nice and proud. Paint's in a good condition. Marine grade. Bulge core where the leading edge meets the doubler plate. The weld is nice and proud. There's no signs of being damage on this bulge kill. Doubler plate is in a good condition. It's been welded to the hull. The welds are nice and proud. There's a anode strap here, also 95% wasted. It's been welded in place. No signs of any damage to the bulge kill here. I'm going to find a transverse weld and cross over to the starboard side leading edge. On a transverse weld here. See, the weld is proud, but there is signs of corrosion on it. There's a lot of undercutting on some of these welds. You can see there where the plate meets the weld, there's actually a line, a small gap, you know, caused from corrosion. Okay, the paint's in a good condition here. Plate seems to be in a good condition. Making my way across the transverse weld to the starboard side. On an indentation there. On the leading edge of the starboard side. Bulge gill. Bulge gill is in good condition. There's no signs of any damage here. It's still straight, no signs of any deformation. Where the bulge gill leading edge meets the doubler plate, it's welded, the welds are proud and visible. There's no damage to the bulge gill where it meets the hull. Way forward, along it with the longitudinal weld towards the bow. So moving forward, following a longitudinal. It's proud, its fouling's working. Now move across towards the inner welds on the flat bottom. Making my way forward along that. Another small indentation. Move across this transverse weld. Transverse weld's in a bad condition. See the undercutting there.
Yes, roger, we have a visual there.
Make my way forward along a longitudinal weld. Some serious undercutting on this weld. Have we got a visual?
Yes, Roger, have a visual of that?
It's really bad. I'm going to make my way forward. This whole plate, this whole weld is quite badly corroded here. Making my way across to the next longitudinal. There's a larger indentation here. I'd say a metre and a half by a metre and a half. It's on one of the keel welds. This weld is also badly corroded. It's got a lot of undercutting. Making my way forward along this weld. Some more corrosion noted here on this weld. Can you see that?
Yes, Roger, we can see there.
There's some more corrosion here on this weld. I'd say approximately 5 to 7 millimeters in depth. We'll move forward along this weld towards the bulbous bow. See the bulbous bow is the plate area here is quite corroded. The welds are really corroded. You can see here's a drain plug. You can see the plate around it is corroded. I'll make my way forward. Some larger indentations here, a little bit deeper on the bulbous bow area. Make my way up the bulbous bow. Or should I say the bow? Up the leading edge of the bow. Okay. So anything else you want to see? I'm going to swim back along the vertical side on the bow.
Yes, they'd like to see the other sea chest.
There's no other one on the other side.
Okay, Roger that, yeah, only that one.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, and then there's that crack there. Want to see the crack that you found?
Yes, I'll swim along the vertical side so I can show you the indentations where the frames are.
Okay, Roger.
And I'll swim back to midships.
Okay.
So I'm swimming on the starboard side. You can see each frame is actually, between each frame there's an indentation. Some of them are actually about 30 mils deep. Between each frame there's an indentation. As I drop down again, swim back along the vertical side. Some of these indentations are up to like maybe 40 millimeters.
So this is now indentations that you can see between the ribs, eh?
Sorry?
Is this now indentations you can see between the ribs?
Yeah, Roger. Between each frame I can see the plate is indented. And in some places it's indented up to 40 millimeters. 40.
Zero. Okay, Roger.
Okay, so making my way back towards midships, and then I'll look for the crack.
Okay, so it was more or less like 2 meters to 1.5 meters after the draft marks.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's this one. It's not as bad as we thought it was because we've cleaned here.
Okay, roger.
And you can see that it's not a crack right into the plate. The paint's actually there.
Is there paint inside of the crack, so they basically painted over it?
Yeah. You can see here, it starts here, and ends there, and there's a corrosion patch around it with pitting. And I would say the pitting, the corrosion is actually up to about 350 millimeters long. I can measure for you here.
Okay, so to confirm now, is that a crack in the actual plating, or is it just a crack in the paint?
It's a crack in the paint, but it looks like it was in the plating and they've painted it over.
Okay, roger, so we'll have to double check that. This surveyor said you'll have to double check that from inside.
Yeah, at the moment, it doesn't look like it's going to the inside. It's 300 long.
So 300 long, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, roger.
And the suspect area, it's 100 wide.
Okay, copy.
I'd say it's, I'm going to count how many welds it is from the starboard side. If I go back to the starboard side.
Okay, roger.
One, two welds, and then I get the turn of the vessel. So it's...
Okay, roger. 2 welds from the starboard side in, eh?
Yeah, so it's the third plate from the starboard side.
Okay, roger. 3rd plate, and then just show us exactly how far you are behind midships there.
Yeah, I'm coming directly up here. Yeah, I'm about 1.5 meters.
So you're actually forward of it, not aft.
No, I'm off.
Oh, you are aft. Yes, sorry, the vessel's the other way around. Okay.
Okay, is there anything else you would like?
Okay, the surveyor's happy with that, so that concludes the survey. You're going to take up on your umbilical.
Roger.